Welcome to my reaction to episode 104 of Gintama. This should probably be the last episode of this arc with the way it's going, with Hijikata fighting Ito. I don't know if the curse is still going to affect him at all during that fight, and we'll get some goofy shit. Either way, let's get into it and see what happens. In 3, 2, 1, play. I could see the fight being totally serious, or it gets interrupted by him wanting to go watch anime. But yeah, I really liked that scene last time. And the whole train chase. I like the Gintama can do a lot with its shorter arcs. Like, you never really know when an arc is coming, when something might just be a one-off or when it's going to be a little bit longer. But even when it does go into an arc, it's like a couple episodes. Kyuubi's was the longest, and it was like 6 or something. It never goes on for a super long time, and who knows, maybe that'll change later, but even the arcs that we have are pretty short, but they do a really good job at getting a lot done in a short amount of time. Even though they go by quickly, they're really memorable. And you get pretty invested. Alright, so we get like 27 minutes of recap, so this is definitely the last episode of this arc. Trying to fill it out a little bit to wrap it up. Draw the blade, fool! And there we go. And then we get, okay, the episode will start eventually. We'll get there. So, yeah. I'm looking forward to it when it does. Having this arc focus so much on the Shinsengumi is cool. And, makes me want to see other side characters. A lot of side characters get a lot of focus in their own episodes and arcs anyway. But like how the first episode of this didn't even have Gintoki and the gang in it. And they've gotten so much focus. You know, that's cool. Love to see that for a ton of characters, where we just follow them around a lot. There are so many characters that you don't really need Gintoki and them to appear in a lot of episodes. You can get random pairings. Have Hasegawa just hang out with Katsura for the day. You do all that kind of shit. Anyway, as I was watching the episode here during the OP, the video I was watching froze, and I switched to a different website. Subtitles look a little different. Fuck it! Okay, let's see the showdown. Important things are hard to see. I don't know what Bonsai is going to do if Gintoki or somebody's going to fight him. He sure did. I guess that's how it works. And don't worry about it. It works how I say it works. So are we gonna, like, stay on the vehicles during this fight? They're gonna fall off quickly? Because if one's on a car and one's on a motorcycle, that's pretty cool place to have a sword fight. We're gonna scream each other's names, and then we're gonna clash swords. No, nice. Got him a little bit. Make sure you maintain control of the vehicle, Shinpachi. God damn! You're in front of the fucking train! Holy shit. They're on the tracks. He's about to fucking die. Oh my god. Ah, Ukita. Damn, it's fucking... Holy shit, the entire thing just... You see just how much blood it is, and just the red lighting makes it look so dark and bloody. Oh yeah. Yeah, why you're just completely nonchalantly like, yeah, this is the good place to stop. All right, Gintoki and Bonsai. The car is getting crushed. Oh Jesus. Okay, he's good. Shinpachi got out. Hijikata's good. We're fine. But now they're just blocked in there. Perfect. Okay, so I didn't think the fight could continue the entire time on those vehicles. It didn't seem like that would work. So we're gonna do it in the train car. Alright, let's go! Shit! Okay, they're not blocked in there anymore. He's gonna stay on his damn motorcycle, too, unless you destroy it, and there you go. It's interesting since apparently Hijikata was originally planned as the main character, so it's cool to see our actual main character in the Shinsengumi uniform as a kind of what could have been. They're saying White Knight on these subs, but we know what it means. Fair. It's like if you get with somebody in a relationship who's cheating on their spouse with you, you can't really later be surprised if they cheat on you too. Oh, now we got a bridge collapse, train falling off the damn bridge. See, they had no interest in really working with them, and they were just kind of playing them the whole time. Let's just use this as a chance to fuck up the Shinsengumi. And now, look who it is. Nobody understands me. I'm not your average teenage girl. I shop at Hot Topic, you know. Okay. Arrogant boy, nobody understands me. I don't have what I deserve. He should be indebted to me. He seems to pretty much feel that way. Most everyone. Yeah, if you really wanted that, you could try harder yourself to achieve it, to get them to understand you. Damn, this place got fucked. They didn't even get to have their fight. Oh my god. That's a fucking subversion. Like, holy shit. We're ready for the final showdown between the two of them, and then the train crashes off a bridge, and we don't even get it to happen. It doesn't even happen. Oh my god, his arm. Wow. So suddenly, Takasugi just became, like, the main fucking villain here of this arc. He just fucked everybody up. And they just totally took advantage of him. They just fucking Baron Zemo'd this shit with Civil War. Yeah, I mean, why wouldn't they? This can cause strife within the Shinsengumi. Why wouldn't they help? That's good for them. Let them fight, and then we finish off the winners, because they'll be exhausted. Simple, effective. And holy shit, now they got... Hijikata, you gotta get up! Oh my god! he just got really lucky that he missed all those. He's gonna catch him. He's gonna catch him. He's gonna catch him! Okay, we got a flashback first, and then he's gonna catch him. Look at his long ass hair. He's a smart boy. And oh, he had a sickly older brother, and he never got attention because of it, even though he was so smart. So he always just tried to do better and better to get attention from his mama. It all goes back to mommy issues. Never getting the attention he needed from his mom. Well, that's good. Looks like your teacher acknowledges you. But all the kids are like, this fucking nerd. What do you like, no answers to questions? What an idiot, am I right? Maybe if you cut your hair, it's a little silly. Like, this part works perfectly fine. You don't need the... Eventually, he learned that. Learned how to fight. Became really great at that, too. But they still hate him. They hate that he's good at everything. My god, that's high praise. Wow. Why? Holy shit. What the fuck? Bitch! Why don't you fucking suck a dick? Is she dead? I hope she's dead. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Literally fucking die, you horrible bitch-ass piece of shit. The fuck's the matter with you? Now I'm just mad. Like, what the fuck? Fuck her. The hell's the matter? What the fuck? I'm upset. Catch him. Now I feel bad for the guy. They just made his mom like the most unlikable person in Gintama. Like, what the fuck? Oh, Kondo did it. Even better. Held up by Okita. They're helping out too. Hijikata is just fucking buried over there. Didn't even get to fight. Damn. Just had to blame everybody else. He was always shunned and never got attention and respect as a kid. So he's like, eventually, and he kept trying to improve and get their attention and their respect, and it never worked. So he just eventually had to be like, well, they're just the ones who are idiots then. It's not on me. Had to blame them. And it was on them, like when he was a kid. They were being assholes. And then, of course, he isolated himself by saying, oh, they're all shitty and they don't accept me. You know, that just moved him further into isolation than he already was. He stopped trying. Hey, bitch, fuck you. So were they twins? Because she said he must have stolen all his health in the womb or some bull-ass shit like that. So were they twins? He said older brother, and I realized there's an older twin, but still. Oh my god, you're so lucky! Holy shit! How is he missing all of those? Hey, there he is. Fuck him up, goddamn. There you go. You had it. Catch him now! With your one arm. There you go. Look at that. You did just get a lot of people killed, though. That's bad. There's gonna have to be punishment for that. I don't know what's gonna happen to him. He lost an arm. Nice. Everybody wants to kill Hijikata. Like, she's like, oh, he wasn't born to have his birthright or whatever bullshit stolen by the other kid. Like, fucking... As if he, like, deserves whatever just by virtue of being born first. Like, I get that that's how it generally worked. The oldest son, the oldest kid would inherit shit. That doesn't mean they deserve it, and it's like, oh, that was stolen from them by the other kid because they're sick. And, like, oftentimes, I don't know how it would necessarily work here, but you see it in stories all the time where, like, the younger sibling is healthier or more competent, and so they're the one who succeeds the fucking throne, you know, rather than the older one. So if the older one's not fit, then fucking... what a dick! She's the true villain. I don't give a shit about Takasugi, Ito, or any of the bad things they've done anymore. I'm just mad at that woman. He doesn't care. He's gonna keep pulling. I like that he uses his guitar strings as a weapon. Ah! By my soul! Is he gonna rip the damn strings? Yeah! We already have one lost arm. I don't think we need you to lose any, but goddamn. Maybe he's Zoro, not Hijikata. Somebody who's just willing to chop off their legs to get out of a trap. And gets almost all the way through. Still has those scars. I love that detail, how Zoro still has those fucking scars on his legs to this day. From way back in Little Garden. Well, shit. I was just saying, I was gonna say again, like, you guys are so lucky that all these bullets never mattered at all and never hit anybody, ever. And then that happened. So, I guess I don't have to wonder what his position is gonna be or what his punishment is gonna be. It seems like he's gonna die. Whoa! Goddamn! Are we going into another episode? Well, shit. Okay. Yeah, I expected this to be the last episode because I thought it was going to be simple. Hijikata versus Ito, and then we did it. I was wrong. I underestimated Gintama. Not that that would have been bad. It would have been, you know, a good conclusion, a good finale, fine. But it definitely surprised me. I didn't expect that at all. They didn't even fight. If they fought a little bit, we didn't see it. And I'm not even disappointed that we didn't see it, because what happened is way more interesting. Having Takasugi, who is much more of an important overarching villain, be more prominent is a good idea. And it makes total sense that they would behave that way. And the train going over the bridge is another big set piece to add to everything that's happening now. And I didn't expect all that Ito backstory that actually made me really... I mean, he was already understandable before, just in his base desires to be respected for his talents. But now that we see where that stems from as a child, it makes perfect sense. It's totally understandable, and I feel bad for him. He has definitely done some fucked up things here, but I understand how he got here. And fuck his mom! What an asshole! All because he had some sick older brother. It's just the preview, so we're gonna not watch that. But yeah, I didn't expect to get that much of backstory from him that really made me feel for him. Then we have all this stuff with Gintoki and Bonsai. Continuing just the development here of Kondo catching him was great. Him catching Hijikata, acknowledging what he really wanted, and actually finding it in him. Dying makes sense, but it seems like, I don't know, it's anime, so you never know. It seems like he's gonna die, but we still have no update on Yamazaki, by the way. But I would like it if Sorachi kept him alive, just because that would be harder. It's kind of the easiest way out to just kill him. It would be more difficult and more interesting to try to come up with ideas for what to do with him after this. Do you have him exiled from the Shinsengumi? Do you have him come back later? Do you have him somehow remain part of it, but like in a lesser position? Do you redeem him eventually? Like, what do you do with him? You know, just having him around for the future opens up more possibilities and could be interesting. And if you just kill him, it kind of just has the easy choice. But if he does die, that would make sense. And it seems like he's going to from those injuries. And, you know, dying, protecting them from the bullets is appropriate. And those bullets need to do something. They were missing everybody else. They need to have some reason for existing. So they got their time to shine, turning him into Swiss cheese. So, yeah, I mean, again, like, if he survived, he did lose an arm, but, like, you probably need punishment beyond that. I don't think we can just allow him to stay in the Shinsengumi, you know, after everything that he's done. He's caused the deaths of many people. So he would definitely have to be kicked out. But again, you could use that to have him return later for something crazy. Not necessarily come and rejoin them, but just return as a character. But it seems like he's going to die. Which is kind of a shame, but that was more expected. I figured that would most likely be his fate. After getting that backstory from him, I thought maybe not, but then got riddled with holes. So yeah, that was really good. Like I was saying at the beginning, like, Gintama can do such a good job at making these shorter arcs so memorable. I mean, it has one episode stories or half episode stories that are really memorable, so it shouldn't be surprising. But yeah, they do a really good job at being deep enough, like, to feel like they'd be coming from a longer, more typical shonen arc when they're compressed into just a handful of episodes. And that's the same with the characters. You pretty much always understand where they're coming from, so to get this backstory about Ito that really adds a lot to him kind of makes me want to go back and, like, rewatch the whole arc now with his backstory in mind. Kondo standing on Hijikata was great. Just this whole thing. I like the train set piece, chasing it, fighting on the vehicles, getting in the train cars, between the train cars, the car stuck between the two. Now we got a helicopter involved. Takasugi's involvement. It's all great. The way they used him, again, that's interesting and makes perfect sense. Everything going on with him. That was all really, really good. That was a fantastic episode. I can't believe how different it was than I thought it would be. Okay, they're going to fight and then it's done. I should have known Gintama was not going to be that simple. And I thought maybe there'd be jokes. Like, maybe he'll still actually be under the effects of the curse, and we'll have a few moments during their fight where he gets scared and wants to go watch anime. But no, it just went in a totally different direction than I thought. Several different directions. And all of them were good, and all of them were way more interesting than what I thought was going to happen. So yeah, look at this shit. I'm going back to the fucking... Yeah, you got all these kids at school, of course they're going to be assholes, fuck them. Well, then he learned to defend himself. Good for him. And he kicked ass at that, too. And that just made them angrier. But they can't do anything about it now because they can't beat him up because he's a fucking Miyamoto Musashi boy. So, yeah. Takahisa wasn't born to have everything taken. Well, fucking... You got... Bitch! He doesn't have a fucking right to again, like... I guess they're twins, right? If so, like, does it even fucking matter? If one was like a couple minutes older than the other one, at that point, it's like so irrelevant. It's irrelevant even if they were twins. And obviously I'm coming at that from a modern day perspective of just because one is born first doesn't mean they deserve shit. And I know that that's how it was back then in a lot of ways. But I feel like in a lot of cases they're going to be like, well, that's unfortunate, but, you know, it's going to go to the younger son because he's just more fit to take it over. But this bitch, like, it sucks for her being a mother, having a son who's sick his whole life. But fuck you. You got another son. Take care of your kid, asshole. He wasn't born to have everything taken away from him. Like, by virtue of being older as a twin, maybe? He is allowed to have everything, apparently, and the other kid is an asshole for being healthy. God, that pissed me off. Like, that's the angriest I've gotten. She's the biggest villain in Gintama. I don't know if everybody else. Maybe I'm overreacting, but I don't know. Did you have this like visceral reaction when you saw this for the first time? For some reason, that just really pissed me off. Either way, it's adds Latte's character, and he was already an entertaining character, but I'd say I really like him now after learning more about him and having this resolution for him. Not excusable, the things that he did some bad things, but I like him as just being an interesting character. And it's totally understandable and relatable, just isolating himself the way he did because of how everybody else treated him, and just sort of convincing himself that he wanted to be alone when that wasn't really the case the whole time. Totally relatable thing. Can I, like, find out here? Yeah, okay, I just looked it up. They were twins. I was going to say if they weren't twins, then this makes even less sense. But they were, so that's why she said the thing about the womb. But again, that just makes it even shittier. Like, fucking... He's not even, like, the older brother. Like, yeah, there's an older twin and a younger twin, but it doesn't matter. They're born on the same day. The one thing that I predicted that really did happen was Gintoki versus Bonsai, which was cool. I liked that he used the strings. Ripping through the strings was cool. This is like one of the best applications of the I just wanted friends all along trope. You kind of see that a lot. That often ends up being the motivation for villains like this. Turns out I just needed friends the whole time, and like I said, this is one of the probably best examples of that. A lot of the time it comes off as cheesy, but not here. Apparently, also, Takahisa's name has the kanji for eagle, while Kamotaro's name has the kanji for duck, which is pretty representative for how they were treated by the mother. Fuck that bitch. Thank you for watching. Can we get a hashtag, fuck that bitch? Let me know your thoughts on that bitch. On Bonsai and Takasugi, on Ito's backstory and his arc and his potential fate without spoiling things, Kondo, Hijikata, everybody. Good shit. Let me know your thoughts. That was amazing. Again, I thought we were done. And then my expectations were blown out of the water, and we're still going into another episode with this arc. So that was a fantastic episode. So, yeah. I can't believe it's not over, but I'm excited that it's not. So, next time, we should be done. Probably. So, yeah. Let me know your thoughts. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you later.